Hey guys, it's Wednesday night and here we are again with Squadron Live. It's good to see you. I missed you last week. We were having a good time though. Hope you were too. And back at it now. Another week of Squadron with selling model kits and doing what we do. So it's good to see everybody tonight. Let's see. We got Joseph in here and Randy. Hey guys, how are you? And Danny is with us here tonight. Looks like he's got his third Dragon Destroyer coming up. Carlos is here and Greg. Wayne is with us. Hey buddy, how are you? Jason's with us tonight, and it's good to see that you got your P-51 going on. That's awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing it. And Ed says, welcome back from vacation. Get to work. That's what I'm doing. Got back from a good time, and I'll show you what I came back to here in just a minute as far as the new warehouse goes. We actually started moving into it today, so that was exciting. Good to see you tonight, Tom, coming to us from Florida. I was right down there with you this past week. And Ed, yes, I should be getting that kit. I got a couple of new Airfix kits listed this week on the pre-order section, but not that one. I'll have that one up soon, hopefully. Hey Wes, good to see you tonight. And Michael wants to know, does anybody here buy or print 3D models? Yes, we do. I do. And I'm sure several guys in here do as well. And Linsk is with us tonight. Good to see you tonight. David and Ed, he gets his 3D kit. So Ed's talking about Black Cat. Black Cat is, they are 3D models. And they are, you don't buy the file to print them. You buy those models already done. We sell those models at squadron.com. So there's a ton of accessories that are 3D printed that are for sale, that the manufacturer or the brand, the guy, does all the work for you. So you just get to buy them and enjoy them. We actually just got a big restock from Black Cat. It's very, very nice stuff, as Ed would agree, I'm sure. But what Michael is possibly talking about is buying 3D files, which is obviously a big thing to do as well. And you can print those yourself. So there's so many different ways of getting 3D models. Used to a lot of this accessories and things used to be made out of resin, and even though 3D printed stuff technically is still resin, a lot of these accessories you're seeing offered now on our website and others, they are 3D printed straight off the machine. So here's some of the Black Cat stuff that Ed was talking about. It's really, really nice quality work. This is their 72 scale Oerlikon guns, but they got all sorts of stuff that's available. Really, really nice, cool stuff. So thanks for mentioning those, Ed. And S4 Shop is here. Good to see you tonight. And Derek. Let's see. And Tom, do we plan on doing an open house? Yes. And I will go ahead and show you the current status of where that open house is going to be. And go ahead and show you that. And I'll go ahead and tell you guys, I'm not going to keep you too long tonight. I'm kind of tired and got a lot going on. So get in here, let you know what's going on, then let you get back to the model bench. But anyway, here is, wrong button. So when I got back, the buildings were going along pretty good when I left, but when I got back, they had pretty much finished one of them, and they got the CO, and we were able to move in starting yesterday, actually, but we found that out yesterday, so we didn't actually start putting anything in there until today. And if I can make my machine work, here we go. All right, so here is the current status of our new place, and both these buildings you see here, where the red truck is, and this one, that's going to be us. So this one over here, this is what we just started moving into today. That's going to be nothing but shelves and warehouse space. It's just wide open. Um, Pretty neat. So when you come visit us for our open house or whatever we have, this is going to be your door that you'll walk right in, and this is right inside that door. So this is the building that's not quite done yet, but they'll be done with this in a couple weeks or whatever. They just finished up that drop ceiling grid today, actually. So they'll drop all that in place, get the walls painted, uh, pretty much be good to go. I think they've got to run the air conditioner duct work. Uh-oh, pushed the wrong button there. But so when you walk in, this is going to be our Squadron Museum, as we have been calling it, the retail store. I don't know how often this is going to be open. It'll be open a lot more often than just a big open house, though. This is where you could swing by and pick up the newest kit. Come get a bottle of paint. We'll have our paint racks set up in here. We'll have all the old Squadron memorabilia and artwork and all that kind of stuff on display in here. So this is kind of, you know, where you would be able to come to on a relatively regular basis. And it's a pretty good size. It's about the size if you ever came to see us in Blue Ridge in our Free Time Hobby store. This is about the size of our model. If you remember that store, the right half of that store was the model kits, and the other half was games and diecast cars and storage and all that. So the half of that store that was model kits, that's the size of this that you're looking at here. So we think we'll be able to set it up pretty good for you guys. And then this is walking into the one of the work areas from that room, and this is directly behind that room. This is where all the packing and shipping is going to take place, and all that kind of fun stuff. And then this is walking towards the roll-up doors into the loading dock area and the other warehouse. This is looking back the other way real quick before we walk out. So this is standing out on the loading dock, and this is one of the things that's not done yet. These two buildings here are actually going to be connected with a nice overhang, so we won't have to worry about the weather when we're unloading. But going from, like I told you before, until we moved to one of those buildings directly across the parking lot that you can see there, we never had a loading dock before. So this is, we've got one now where we are. But as soon as we move over here, we can get two trucks in here at the same time. It'll be nice. So we're looking forward to it. And then this is walking into the building that's now finished, and we just started getting all this set up today. So we started moving pallets of product over, as you can see, and we started going through all of our shelving systems, and we're getting our. If you ever came to see us in Ellijay in our last spot, these are all those big wooden shelves that were in the back warehouse. We just got those moved over and started getting those set up today. So it's coming along. We're finally making some progress and looking forward to being completely set up soon and having you guys come for a visit. So it'll be real nice. So we're looking forward to it. And Tom, the next Edward shipment, it is on its way. It'll have last month and this month's releases in there. I know we've got the Royal Class BF 109s are finally coming. We were a little late on those, but they're in the shipment along with a whole bunch of other stuff. So that will be here very soon. Let's see. Who else do we have in here? Bill is in here tonight. Good to see you. It's bourbon time. All right. Let's see. Michael and TD. The way. Thank you, buddies. Good to see you tonight. Franco and Lawn Care Novice is here. Nick is with us tonight, and Frank, party time as always. All right. Barry, greetings from a rainy South Florida. You know, last week when we were in Florida, the first half of our trip was we were kind of covered up with that storm you had down there. That wasn't a good time, but it was all right. We made the best of it. Rain is a good excuse to build models. That's a good point. And Ted is here from Boston tonight. Good to see you. All right. Yeah, everybody's here tonight. This is awesome. So, let me show you. Yeah, Jim just pointed out this is what I was going to show you next. So, there's some really cool new kits that have just been put on our site. Let me show this to you. Yeah, here we go. All right. So, the kit Jim's talking about is, where's it at? Here we go. This is Rommel's half track. And Tacom is doing this kit in 35th scale. So this is going to be a really nice kit. And if you're interested in this and you never picked up their first half track kit they did, which is here, and apparently I'm out of them now. They are doing their third, what they call big box. And this big box, the first one was Tigers. The second one, I believe, was also Tigers. And those are supposed to finally be here soon. But this third one is their half track box. It's got both their half tracks in it, and it's also got a 16th scale figure of Rommel in it. Which, if you don't want all that and you just wanted that 16th scale figure, they do offer that separately as well. So, and that's kind of been what they've doing. That's kind of been what they have been doing. Am I saying right? That's what they've been doing lately with their big boxes, putting 2 or 3 35th scale tank kits, or in this case, half track kits, and then throwing a 16th scale figure in there. I think the first one, was Michael Whitman the first one? No, Autocarius was the first one. Yeah, that's right. And the second one was Whitman. So they're kind of doing, I guess they're going to keep this trend going with their big box series. So it'll be cool. Another big announcement today for us, and this one's pretty huge, is the 48th scale F-35C from Tamiya. When they did their A and they did a B, it was just a matter of time before they did the C. They had already done it in 72 scale, so we knew that it was coming at some point, and today is the day. So make sure to get a pre-order in on those. They are supposed to be here in December, is what we have been told. Hopefully that happens. So that's going to be pretty cool. If you got one of their A's or B's, or even if you didn't, if you saw the reviews on those, it's just a really, really, really nice kit. So I'm looking forward to the C model. They're also doing their new Porsche 911. That if you're a car guy, a lot of people, I don't really do many cars, but apparently this has been a very sought after kit that the car guys knew that Tamiya was going to be doing this. So here we go. We finally have them listed, and you'll be able to get those soon. Those are also due out in the next couple of months. I want to say they were going to be a little sooner than the F-35, but who knows? We were talking about Airfix kits a few minutes ago, and so one of the kits that where is it at? There we go. This showed up while I was gone last week, and it's pretty neat. Brought one to bust into and check out and see what it's all about. But at first glance, they look really, really nice. So I'm excited to see that. But the interesting thing is, I guess Airfix couldn't let ClearProp have all of the Sabre glory, because they have just announced that they are going to put one out as well with American markings. So this is now up for pre-order on our website. Airfix is F86F Sabre. So you can make sure to grab one of those if you would be interested. And those are supposed to be out in the next couple of months as well. And the other Airfix kit that I mentioned to Ed a few minutes ago that I have is they've got another 24th scale Spitfire coming out, which if you're a 24th scale guy, you don't have too many options out there. So this will be one to definitely grab if you're into that scale. Qatari's got another version of their Spitfire coming. This is their latest and greatest. We should have those perhaps by the end of the year. A couple of weeks ago we did the interview had Lee Leibold on here, and I just posted the next batch of the artwork that he's got available. the Squadron Signal artwork. So you'll be able to check all of those out. And each one of his paintings, as we mentioned in that show a couple weeks ago, each one of the paintings includes the painting and also a copy of the book that the painting was used for. So you'll see that. And he told me that he's got another batch that he is going to send me to offer up for sale. So I'll have those on probably sometime next week if I just had to guess. And that'll be pretty cool if you were interested in that. X Plus, their Bride of Frankenstein. That's going to be the next release after the Mummy if you're into the monster kits. And this is a really cool kit because you can build it one of two ways. You can build her when she's still in the wraps or with her gown on. So it's really neat. You can't do both out of the box, but you can do one or the other. So if you wanted to do it both ways, you need to make sure and order two of those. So that's going to be neat. Now, the thing that I'm kind of most excited to show you, I'll show that in a second, the poster. I sent an email out I sent a lot of emails today, so sorry, I just had a lot to say. The catalog, if you have not got one of our big catalogs yet, make sure to jump in tonight and get one because they will be gone very soon. We've got a few left, and we're trying to go ahead and get these out of here because it's time for the next issue. And this is the it says 2023. It should have said 2023-24, but big catalog, 500 pages, lots of goodies to look at. If you didn't get one, we are now giving them away. Now, you do have to pay for shipping. So when you add it to your cart, it's going to make you pay for shipping. Unless you spend $150 with us, and then it's free shipping like all of our orders. But make sure to grab one of those if you didn't get it, because once they're gone, they're gone. We are going to do, the next issue is going to be the 2025-26 version. And we have started working on those, and we are hoping to have those ready by the beginning of the year. And that'll be cool. So here is the poster that I want to show you. This is the poster that we have been talking about that Peter created for us. And you've probably already seen this. I sent an email out about it if you bought one of the Bloody 100th kits from us. But here it is. So this is an image depicting a story that Lucky Luckadoo described in his book, Damn Lucky. And this was the last time he flew in Sunny 2. And the reason it was the last time is because, with the exception of him and I think one other member of the crew, everybody else, that was their last mission. They got to go home. But Lucky, of course, didn't. He had a couple missions to finish up that he finished a few months later. And then the other plane in the background, Wild Cargo, this was that plane's last flight because unfortunately they had to ditch the plane out in the ocean. So it's just a very, very cool painting. Or not, well, it's not a painting. It's a rendering that Peter created. And you can see those on our website here. And we do have them up for sale for $22.99. They are 12 inches by 18 inches. So 18 inches long, 12 inches high. We kind of picked that size because those are very, very easy poster frame sizes to get. You can get one at Walmart for like $7, which is what I've done. But if you bought one of the Edward Bloody 100th kits from us, then this poster is free to you. And you should check your email. If you bought the Edward Bloody 100th kit from us, make sure to check your email if you haven't already. And there is a coupon code in there. And once you add this to your cart, proceed to checkout. This button right here, coupon gift certificate, hit that and type your code in here and hit apply, and it will make that free. Now, just like the catalog that's free, you do have to pay for shipping on that. I think shipping on the poster is like, I don't know, under $10, between $5 and $10, just depending on where you're at. But same thing, if you're planning on ordering a kit or 2 or 10, anyway, throw the poster in there, plug your discount code in, and poster is free of charge to you if you bought the kit from us. So there you go. there you have it. I'm excited of how the poster turned out. I think Peter did a really, really good job on you. So, all right, let's see. The way got a sunburn. Yeah, a little bit. You can see that, can't you? That happens. Daniel, the kinetic stuff, I don't know exactly when those are going to be here. Kinetic's one of those brands that usually I'm as surprised as you are when they show up, but they do eventually show up at some point. So hopefully they'll get here soon. They've got that new, I forget which one it is. One of their new F. They got so many different F-16s coming out, but one of them's getting pretty popular. So hopefully it shows up soon. Let's see. What size is the Fist of War flying wings? Those Fist of War kits, like that one in the background there, those are 72 scale. Is the scale that Fist of War is a Model Collect brand, and they've been doing those in 72 scale so far. Let's see. Yeah, we're looking forward to the open house too. Hey, Chris. Yeah, lots of big wall space back there for some cool artwork for sure. Hey, Bill. What am I most excited about coming out? I don't really know. That kind of changes daily, I think, for me. Um, I'll be and I might be missing a previous question that this is coming from. But if you're just asking me what new kit that's coming out that I'm most excited about, just taking a quick look on the website, I've got to have one of these. The flying flapjack. I missed out the first time that they were available several years ago, and I never got one. So I'm excited that these are coming back. So that's not really a new kit. One of the new kits that I'm really excited about, if I have it, I don't have it on the front page. Trumpeter's 350 Montana. I'm excited about that. I've already got one. I've already built one. I've built the Yankee Model Works version. I've got the Verifier version that I've kind of sort of hadn't built it all the way, but I've messed with it enough to know what's different about it in the Yankee version. And so I'm excited about the Trumpeter version so I can look at it and compare and, perhaps build one of those. So, but like I said, it changes daily what I'm excited about. I'm pretty pumped about the Tamiya F-35C, but I mean, I didn't even know it was coming yesterday, so I should have. But so, like I said, that changes every day for me. And David, yes, sir. That's what we were just talking about here. The Here it is. We just got those posted up for sale or for pre-order sale today. So they are supposed to be out in December, and hopefully that'll be the case. So get your pre-order in for that. And Jason wants to know, would you consider working with Peter and put a section up on the website for purchasing his prints? Yes, that's already happening. So the this one, this is kind of the test run, just to kind of test the waters and see how this goes. Now, granted, everybody that bought the Bloody 100th kit from us that's cashing in a free one doesn't really help the sales numbers, so to speak, but it helps gauge interest in how many people would be interested in this type of thing. So uh, hopefully next week I will have. We kind of teased the front cover of our B-24 book that Peter and I are working on last week in Peter's interview that we posted, which, by the way, that was supposed to go live at 9 o'clock last Wednesday night, and it was supposed to be a live chat room. It failed miserably. I don't know what happened, but I ended up getting it posted later that evening. But anyway, so the B-24 cover that we kind of teased last week, we've got 2 or 3, maybe even 4 different front covers that we are considering using as the front cover. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to finalize those to where we could go with any of them. Then I'm going to send out an email and I'm going to let you guys pick which front cover we go with for the book. I thought that would be fun, and that'll give you a sneak peek at a few of the pictures and the style of pictures that are going to be in the book, which they're going to be pictures like this. I mean, Peter, you know his work; he does a great job. Excuse me, but point is, every single picture in that book is going to be available as a print. And then after we get done with the B24 book, assuming it does well like we intend for it to do, we're going to follow up with a B17 book. And of course, you're looking at the first image that's been done for that book right here. This will certainly be a part of that. But again, every single picture in that book that Peter does is going to be available as a print. So it's the book's kind of sort of going to be like a Peter artwork book, if you will. And then there'll be other things in there too. There's a lot of information in there for decals and building the models, painting the models. So it'll be neat. But we have more Peter artwork coming in the form of posters very soon. Yeah, I won't say very soon. I'll just say soon. Daniel, yeah, another Tamiya F4. You never know with Tamiya, man. They go for so long, and you think they're never going to do anything, and then all of a sudden they surprise you. I mean, they're always doing something, but a big release like an F-35 or like you're talking about an F4. So who knows? It's due. We'll see. Yeah, and Tom, Fine Molds, that is actually a brand that we now have. That's one of the brands that we will be getting. We've been talking to them, and that's hopefully going to be one of our early 2025 additions to what we've got going on over here. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Yeah, Franco, I'm glad you got that. We're going to get those all out hopefully tomorrow. And by the way, these posters, they're going to come to you rolled up. They're not going to come folded, so you'll be able to frame them nice. Tim, yes, we have a lot more decal companies that we intend to carry as soon as we get everything set up in this new warehouse that I was just showing you pictures of. We'll have plenty space. So, a model candy store. Well, that might be true, and you guys got to come check it out soon. So, Mark says, any new books and artwork? Yeah, that's what I was just mentioning there. The B24 book that Peter and I are working on, and the B17 book would be after that. And we're kind of just going to wait and see how those two do. If they do well, then we have plans to do others. We have plans to do a B29 book. We have plans for P51. You could probably guess the 5 or 10 books that we have planned to do, but we're starting with B24, and assuming it does well, we're following up with B17, and then we'll go from there. So if you like them or you like the idea, make sure to get a pre-order in for those as soon as we get them up on the site to give us hope that the idea will carry on. So there you go, Arnell. You got your catalog coming. It's a good catalog. I had a lot of fun creating it and getting it to you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully the next version will be even better. That's the goal anyway. That's about all I've got for tonight, guys. Like I said, I was going to keep it short this evening. Just wanted to get in, say hello, give you a few updates, and let you know we're rocking and rolling over here. If you were just joining us, make sure to check the replay out. Go back to the beginning. You can see the images that we had going for our new building, or heck, I'll just pull them up one more time real quick. This is what we are working on over the next week or so. So if my phones, if you're calling and I don't answer, it might be because I've walked across the street. So just keep that in mind. We do have the phones on, but that's where I might be. So we're working on our. Let me get over here. Okay, so these are the two buildings that we're moving into right now. Right there right around the corner. That's where we're at now. So that's one of our buildings that we're in. We're moving into these two, and then we got another one around the corner behind these. But we're working on it. So you can imagine once we get everything set up, we're going to be much, much better off and kind of ready to take off and do everything you guys need. So I appreciate the patience, and I appreciate everybody being in here. Hopefully next week we'll have a big crowd again, and we'll have a full length show. I've got some guests that I've been trying to line up. The last few shows with Lee Leibold and Jeff V, and we've had a lot of fun. Of course, last week's pre-recorded show with Peter. It's been good. So hopefully it'll continue, and hopefully you guys will continue to join me on Wednesday nights. I certainly enjoy it and appreciate you all. So one last thing that I'll leave you with before we go is I did not have a final countdown sale last week because I was gone. So we decided to put more than one. I've been doing one item in there, but this week I got a couple items in here. So of course the free catalog, the 350 scale Magic Factory Destroyer is back because we found another case of them, a case of 12. So I guess half of them are gone. So I got 6 of those left. But since we found another case, I decided to put those back up. So if you missed out 2 weeks ago, make sure to grab one of those. But then this week we put 2 35th scale helicopters in here, the Apaches from TACM. So if you were interested in those, $55.99. That's a good price on those. You can get either version or both. So make sure to check that. I'm going to try to do a final countdown. I just thought it was a cool name. Try to do one of those every Wednesday to go out with our Wednesday emails. So you never know. Sometimes it might not be anything you're interested in, and sometimes it might be a free catalog. So just make sure to keep that in mind. And until next time, y'all take it easy. I really appreciate it, guys.